Hello everyone, welcome back to Starship Evo. Today I thought I'd show you all how to make a mech. Thanks to Neo2264 for the suggestion. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, so for this, we are going to need a few parts. As usual, power. And our good old starting block. Something for structure. And we're going to need some moving bits. I'm just going to grab all three of these. And a mech computer. And a control. You may also want to see, but it's not entirely necessary for this demonstration, but you can have a full-on cockpit if you want, but we're not going to do that today. I'm going to show you how to build one that works. So, first of all, let's get our starting block right there. There we are. Next we're going to get our rotor. At one on either side. Next we're going to get some structure. Now you can make humanoid mechs, but the reverse leg ones tend to walk better in my experience. We're going to do a little something like that. And which one do we think will look better? I think that one looks better. We're going to do another little bit of structuring. See. Add out one more. Actually, I have a slightly better idea. Alright, so now we want to do ankles. Don't break them. Next, since I'm too lazy to get the half one out, we're just going to switch to the smaller grid. I'm going to put some pads on the bottom like that. And give it some stompers. Alright, so also for demonstration purposes, I'm going to be building a set of arms and torso and some makeshift arms too to show how those would work. Up there, seems like a good height to me. More rotors. You can use the other ones if you like, but I find that the rotors just happen to work great for hip joints and shoulder joints. Make that a little wider. There we go. Get some more structure. I did actually manage to get a more humanoid design walking, like in terms of the legs design. But I know these are easier to build, so I was only building that one for testing purposes. I didn't say that it wasn't that good. We're gonna put in our elbows. You guessed it, more structure. Actually, let's put that up one more, maybe a half step. Right, so here's what we're going to do. A small grid, because I just think it would look better. Now we get the rotor. There we go. Now we're gonna put the put a power source on top because that makes it a decent looking head. Control bro with the that stick, and we're going to give him a Mech computer on the back. Alright, so next we're going to need our connection tool. You simply have to connect this to all the moving parts. Then connect that to that. But we're not done yet. It will technically just work, but it will just scoot around like it's doesn't have any friction. Except it does have friction, it will try to fall over. And we forgot to give it ankles. There we go. So next, we go into the configure. Now the easiest way to do this is to do it from the back. So first, we're going to go in here and assign each one to its proper joint. These, for example, these are ankles. That one is the right one, so we click right. And we do this for all the ones for the appropriate joint. And we're just going to speed through the rest for this for y'all. Alright. So now that we've got everything connected, we're going to go into configure for this. Maybe it wants us to delete this first. Yep, that's what I wanted. Alright, so as we add on to this, it will alright, so we're gonna start off with the hip. Let's say 45. Enter. Something might not be right with the hips here. That's the wrong thing. Alright, so when we click this, it should start walking. Yep. Next, we're going to go for the knee. This is also going to be 45. Enter. Alright, let's see if it walks well. So I just want to take control. Whee! Alright, so let's see if she walks. It walks remarkably well, but the speed of the walk cycle is weird, so we're going to speed up the walk cycle animation, or we're going to slow down the mech. Now you can do some really funny things with this. Like you can make it 0.1 and it looks like this. But I think if we do this, and maybe up this a little bit, let's say 80. As you can see, it is walking. Still not quite as like how we would like. So, we're going to go into program needs. We want these to also be 80. Oh, that was the arm. $80. Go ahead and do the shoulder animation. $80. But what if you wanted to the arms to also go backwards? We would simply add another one and then do a negative 80. Now, as you can see, the walk animation is still a little fast, so we're going to slow it down just a little. There we go. Let's see how it walks. As you can see, it walks quite well. Alright everyone, well thank you for watching. That's a common issue without adding some additional supports. Let's go ahead and fix that. It still wants to fall down. They can jump too, by the way. I don't know why it's falling like that, but you know. For some reason the stance wants to be uneven. But as you can see, it does walk. Let's make that the idle. See if it can okay, so it's still wants to be difficult. Idle animation thing is a little hard for me to wrap my head around, because when you set it to animation Symmetry mode, go to idle. And set current position is idle, it doesn't do nothing. But it's standing at the moment. Oh, I guess it's gonna make a liar out of me because it did something now. Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and y'all have a pleasant evening.